Hi everyone, today's Wednesday and this week we are talking about LGBTQ discrimination from within the community. And I would just like to start off by saying that I do think we're a family and I do think that we're a really strong community. I mean, you go to any Pride event and there's this wonderful atmosphere, there's a wonderful feeling that I can't really describe, but it's definitely there. And that's why I feel like it's such a shame that we still do pick on each other and there is still discrimination amongst ourselves. This is quite a controversial topic because quite often people aren't willing to admit that they think or feel a certain way. And to quote from Mean Girls, I wish that I could bake a cake filled with rainbows and smiles and everyone would eat and be happy. Because we all want the same thing. We all want equality. We all want to be able to love whoever we please, however we please. I mean, some of the things that I've seen, for example, bisexual girls referred to as greedy or seen as sluts because of their bisexuality. I mean, that simply isn't fair. You can't label bisexual girls sluts just because you might have encountered one who was promiscuous. I mean, some straight girls are promiscuous, so are some lesbians, and gay men and straight women, and everyone in between. I mean, I know some lesbian girls who refuse to date bisexual girls, and I know that that's their personal preference and they're more than entitled to date whoever they want, but it's still discriminatory and it comes down to their insecurities or whatever. I mean, the trans community, they face a lot of discrimination as well. I know some people who are of the opinion that transgendered individuals shouldn't be a part of the community at all because if they're straight, once they finish their transition, then they fit into society as any heterosexual would. It's just not fair to discriminate against somebody else. We all just want to be ourselves. We all just want to be equal. We all want the same rights as each other. I mean, I know some femme lesbians who feel discriminated against just because they look feminine and often get mistaken for straight. And then I know some more masculine lesbians who feel discriminated against for the exact opposite reason, and it's just completely fucking ridiculous. Another thing that I wanted to talk about in this video was the whole gold star label. And I personally am a gold star, but the whole notion of that label really irritates me. It's like a lesbian who has had sex with a man is somehow tainted. And I don't know, it just strikes me as elitist and pisses me off. I mean, there's just so many differences between us all that it's inevitable that you're going to get people who pick those out and have a remark to make about them or a stupid comment. I mean, we're already trying to fight discrimination from heterosexuals. We should not be picking on each other. We should be embracing our differences. I mean, when I was a kid, my parents always told me, like, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. And the same goes, if you have a comment or an opinion that puts someone down, or you have a prejudice against somebody else, keep it to yourself and like really think about why. The why behind it. It's just such it just strikes me as such a waste, that's all. And I think that's all I really have to say. I mean, I know we're a family and in all families we have little spats and fights and everything. But in general, we are a tight-knit community, and that's all that really matters. And the stronger we get, the further the LGBTQ movement goes, the more we'll embrace those differences, I think. That Black Eyed Peas song, Where's the Love? To discriminate only generates hate. And we don't want that, do we, guys? Anyway, that's all from me. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you all next week.